Yeah, I think a lot of people are just sick of the heat. It's going to be heat index of 112 degrees. The heat just adds to it's like fuel to the fire. People get so angry.
Or you're just in a bad mood because you thought it was going to be a good day, and then you get outside and you were sweating before you get your car unlocked. And it's one of those touch remote opens. You're like, damn it took 30 seconds. I'm already sweating. I smell.
Plus it's Monday.
Yeah.
People are back
That doesn't help.
to work.
713-390-KRBE. That's 5723. It extra sucks, Eric, if people are back to work. In your world, let's say like a couple days off, and other people have like stockpiled vacation days. So you're going back to almost like a near ghost town where you feel like nobody cares what you're doing, but you still have to work. And you're like, it's not fair. Can I just go stay home and find a pool somewhere?
And at this time of year, who knows? Who's even listening at 641?
That's
we'll
a good
find
question.
out. People call. We'll see.
Jason's on the line at 713-390-KRBE. Hi, Jason. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, how are y'all doing today?
Hey, we're great, Jason. So what is it that you're sick of right now?
I am sick and tired of all the Houston drivers not respecting 18-wheelers.
Are you an 18-wheeler driver, or are you just
I
vouching
am.
for them? Okay.
No, I am. So I drive in Houston every single day. And so I try to leave enough room for you could probably fit, another 18-wheeler trailer. So about another 53 feet in front of me.
Right.
Okay.
Man, we'll be coming up, traffic, everything like that. People out of everywhere will just come and get right in front of me.
Zooming right and cutting you off.
Yeah, so that space that we have is our safe space.
Uh-huh.
So when everybody locks up their brakes, that's the distance that I need. It's not a I want that space. It's a I need that space to be able to stop.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten in an accident because of that?
Luckily, no, because I try to keep the sides of my truck open also in case I need an out somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But all the time I see that happening. And then, of course, because it's the 18-wheeler that rear ends the car, the 18-wheeler drivers are always getting sued and everything else because we're labeled at fault. When, in all reality, we had no control over it. They got in our safe space. We can't stop.
Yeah, people don't realize it takes so much longer for an 18-wheeler to stop, with that load versus just our regular little car, tiny car compared to the 18-wheeler. You do need all that space. And, I have definitely seen people be jerks to 18-wheelers
What's
on
the worst part of Houston?
I'm like, oh, my God.
You drive through Houston. Where in Houston is
the biggest jerks?
Yeah.
So, luckily, I don't have to go downtown. I stay right around the Beltway area.
Mm-hmm.
So... there's a spot where I have to turn off of the feeder road of the Beltway onto North Hardy, or West Hardy, I think it is.
Okay.
And so there's a little gas station and Waffle House right there at the north side. And so trying to turn onto that 2-lane road right there, I have to take up the turn lane plus the next lane to the left. Because to turn a 53-foot trailer in there, it takes all that room. And you have no idea how many people come up in that turn lane and make me have to stop and wait for them whenever I'm trying to make that turn. So then I have to block traffic and wait on everybody else to go.
And, if you're one driver that's like, well, let me just jump in here real fast. This is happening to Jason every time.
Yeah, all right, so be aware.
Yeah, it's true.
That they need that space to slow down.
But it's with cars, too. Like, my wife's like, leaving space. I'm like, honey, you leave too much room. People are just going to jump in front of you, and then you're going to hit them.
It's like a snooze-you-lose kind of thing.
Yeah, because she's like, you're running too close. I'm like, well, if I leave too much space,
some jerk's going to try and get ahead of me.
Well, Jason, I'm glad that you're trying to be a safe driver. I'm sorry people are cutting you off. This is the public service announcement, courtesy of Jason. Be nicer when there are 18-wheelers around. Pay attention. Don't cut them off. It takes longer to brake, and that's how terrible accidents can happen. Thank you so much, Jason, for listening to the show. I hope your Monday goes better. We have some listener line calls.
Yes, people are mad.
This is what made us realize, man, people are
really feisty. Kevin, last week, you dissed a few things.
Oh, yeah, I was going in on a bunch of different things.
Corpus Christi for some reason.
I did go in on Corpus Christi.
What was it
I can't remember why.
What was it you said?
Much there. We were saying about Selena. We were saying like notable Houston celebrities on 713 Day. Somebody had said Selena, and then I said, well, I know they have the. Or somebody said, well, she was from Lake Jackson, Houston area, but Corpus claims her because they have the statue, and that's when Kevin went hard on
Well,
Corpus.
I was like, give them something. God bless them. They ain't got nothing else.
That made
there was
somebody
some
mad.
stank on that.
Oh, yeah.
You guys kept throwing shade at Corpus Christi. My nephew goes to Corpus Christi A&M, and the fact that you guys don't know that Whataburger was founded in Corpus Christi, you should all burn your Houston card and not call yourself a Houstonian. Burn it.
Burn it.
What does that have to do with being a Houstonian?
Nothing to do with
That's
being a
a
Houstonian.
Texan. Maybe take the Texan card away. I didn't know Whataburger started in Corpus, but on 713 Day, we focus on everything Houston. I guess I
his
shouldn't
logic-
feel bad I didn't know Whataburger
His
started.
Corpus Christi logic was flawed.
But we love him for listening and for taking the time to call.
Yes, we do.
Whataburger
Okay.
owned by a Chicago company
Well, the
now,
Chicago
or-
company absorbed them now, right?
That's true. They
So
did.
they're in
I feel
other
like we're losing
places.
everything. Like even Buc-ee's. Like
I know.
I saw my
Buc-ee's
buddies
is
in
other
West
states.
Palm,
Uh-huh.
and he was in front of his Buc-ee's there in Florida. I'm like,
There's one in Florida?
maybe he was driving up that way.
There's
saw
one in
somebody-
Oklahoma.
He was
No,
wearing a
the one
beaver
that's
outfit,
in
my buddy, and
Alabama
he was
is-
dancing in front of the statue of the beaver. a
Okay,
Buc-ee.
Eric, you know you don't like crowds. It makes
Just
you
like-
feel stressful.
That's ours. I hate when
You
things-
took it from us.
Is that agoraphobia?
Yeah, agoraphobia is a fear of strangers.
Okay.
Actually, agoraphobia is, yes, fear of like like a lot of people. Xenophobia is fear of strangers. But Eric doesn't like it. It makes him stressed out when there's too many people. If you have ever seen Buc-ee's in Madisonville heading to Dallas on a
Of
busy
course.
Saturday, you
Yeah.
can tell, you know how busy that is. I mean, any Buc-ee's in its height, busy. The Alabama Buc-ee's is 5 times the busy you've ever seen anywhere combined, all the Buc-ee's.
Wow.
That's saying
I have
something.
never seen, it's an hour line just to get into the parking lot of Buc-ee's, Alabama.
Forget it.
Whoa.
Why
It's
would
not
you
worth
even
it.
waste
People,
your
because
time?
you know why? Because people didn't realize there's 2 lanes to turn, and everyone gets in the one lane. So then my husband was like, "I don't think Buc-ee's is that worth it. I'm gonna get out of this line because we don't have time to waste." And I go, "Yeah, let's just find another stop." We get in the second lane and we turn. And he goes, "Oh my God, this is also a Buc-ee's turn lane."
Nobody knew
So
it.
we got in there, but the bathroom line gave me anxiety, and I don't get anxiety at Buc-ee's. It was insanity. When we walked in, it was like a mall on Black Friday in 1985. I mean, because malls
But see,
on
but
Black
those-
Friday don't get crazy
That's
anymore.
a lot of people that don't. That's the first time they've ever been
Yeah,
to Buc-ee's.
it's a new
At least the
experience
ones
for
around
them.
here.
Oh my
Most-
God! I
We're used
I was
to it.
getting anxious. I was like, "This is a lot of people. I don't think the beaver nuggets are worth it today. Let's just go to the bathroom and go."
Yeah. So last Thursday was 713 Day. We did a topic: who should be on the Mount Rushmore of
Houston.
Everybody pretty much universally agreed Mattress Mac has got to have one of the spots.
Well,
I mean, think about it.
some people said Mattress Mac represents like a notable Houstonian that everybody would recognize because of his bets and the furniture.
And Harvey.
But we had all
I
these
made
different
the comment
categories.
about
we had
Harvey.
sports, we had music, we had all these things.
I said, like other people had their doors closed. Mattress Mac opened up his doors during Harvey, and apparently that made somebody very mad.
Brian, you're dense AF, bro.
Oh.
I heard your underhanded comment talking about some people left their doors closed during the hurricane and other people like Mattress Mac left their doors open. If you understand the city, if you knew anything about the city, which is like obvious you don't, you know all the people around Lakewood are rich. All the people who live around Gallery Furniture are poor. So of course they're going to gravitate to the one place that's open because they're poor.
Wow.
He was very angry
He was
with you.
very
I
angry
live
at me.
near Lakewood. I'm not rich.
But did Lakewood have a
Yes, you are.
Yes,
you are.
Go sit in the corner, okay?
Yeah.
This is where I
but
call
and
you
also-
out. This is what I'm so sick of.
I
Rich enough.
know. But to look on Instagram and see your
AF.
500 bottles
well,
of
I
booze.
sit here, okay?
Dance AF.
Somebody was really mad at the whole show, though, because this is the first time we've all gotten back from vacation. That's
What
right.
now?
Yeah, look, we were all on vacation together.
Right.
This is the first time in 2 weeks we've all been back in the studio together.
Yeah.
Roula, Ryan, producer Eric, Kevin, Ahmad, all of y'all went out on vacation all at the same time, leaving Sam there by herself. Really? Your management is crazy as hell for allowing all of y'all to go out at the same time. Well, you get on your high horse, Ryan.
Oh.
Nobody's saying that y'all couldn't take vacation. What I'm saying, taking it all at the same time was unfair to Sam. I'm done with all of y'all. Sam, you have a good day.
Wow.
Thank you, babe.
No, I
Thank
actually
you.
heard that, and I called her.
Thank you.
And actually, she
You
called
called
back.
her?
Yeah, I called her up,
Oh man.
and I just explained to her.
Like how vacation
How it
works
works?
for our
I know-
schedules.
she didn't pick up, so I just left a message. She called back. I don't know if you have that call, but she was like, "I was just having a bad day because the heat.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to help Sam out." But
Heat.
I told her,
Aw.
You know,
We're okay.
would you rather have us all miss 1 week when that's the least amount of people listening? Or would you rather have us each take a week off and then the show's not
So
the
for
same?
5 weeks, it's not the same.
Yeah. For 5 weeks, you don't have the full
It's like,
show.
do you want to pull the Band-Aid off at one rip, or do you just want to
Or do you want to let it scab for a month?
Yes,
Yeah.
because statistically, half of Houston is gone or not listening during the week that we take off.
Yeah.
And we've done this every year for the last 16 years. I don't know why she's just jumping on us
Maybe
now.
she's new.
And
But
I was
also-
up
go
here
ahead.
as well with
Yeah.
Sam. How do you think I was getting those podcasts up? Wasn't
That's
doing it
right.
on
Oh,
vacation.
I guess you didn't let your presence
That's
be
right.
known.
Oh, jeez.
And you're playing best of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys could hang out and do each other's hair and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
During the breaks.
Yeah,
You could
that's
relax.
what Ahmad and I did.
I taught Sam how to do two-strand twists.